Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. It's like,
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Have You Heard podcast with Abby and Moxie. How you doing?
hello, hello, hello. I'm okay. I'm doing fantastic. We spent a lot of time trying to just play too much on StreamYard, guys. Anyway,
I
welcome
know.
back.
Yeah, that's fun.
It was fun. I've missed you. It's been a while. We have to upload a couple videos today for our 17 subscribers that we're manifesting 2026 to bring a couple hundred more. We just got to get that
There we
perfect
go.
algae.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Happy 2026. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and all the things to everybody. When you're
Yes,
watching this,
you
today's
over
date
six.
is what is it today? January
January
4th,
4th.
2026. We
We
are approaching our 1 year anniversary, by the way.
oh, we are. You know
Yeah.
when it was exactly?
I just looked it up last night. So our first video we uploaded as of today's date was 10 months ago. So we're a little bit
Okay,
of a ways out, but we're close.
almost there, almost there. So yes, guys, welcome to the Have You Heard podcast. I am your co-host Abby. This is your other co-host
Moxie.
Moxie Beans. All right, we got a lot to get into. For the most part, we just literally raw dog the show, meaning we say that we're gonna
Yeah.
do our due diligence to have research and paper. This is my preparation for the pod today.
And playing on StreamYard. We had a
I'm
lot
playing
going
on
on.
StreamYard. So we do have a lot going on. So there's a couple things that we're going to touch on today. Obviously, one of the big things that's still been going on for a couple weeks now is the Charlie Kirk execution and the beef between Candace Owens and TPUSA. We've got the big event that happened yesterday. If you want to take it away from there, did you want me to take it away? What did you want to do?
No, you can like I said last video, this is starting to become a podcast where you're asking me, girl, have you heard? And I'm like, no, I have not because I've been out of the loop. So I'm
All
ready.
right.
I'm ready.
Yes. So welcome to the Have You Heard a podcast with Abby and Moxie. Just kidding, I'm teasing. Guys, yes, like Moxie stated, today is January 4th, 2026, and yesterday was a very eventful day for our nation, for our country, really for the world.
For the world. Yeah.
For the world. Um, and sometimes I do like to make things about me, and I'm gonna try my best not to make it about me, but I will for the next 10 seconds, so bear with me. I had a flight scheduled to go to Puerto Rico yesterday, and I get an alert on my phone that says, "Psych, you're not going, it's canceled." And I didn't know why at the time. But guys, I think effective right now, as of 11:13 a.m., there is still an embargo of some sort, or just a no-fly zone area in the Caribbean, including Puerto Rico, which is where I was supposed to go yesterday. So
Yeah.
yes, there has been in per the FAA, a restriction on flights coming in and out of Puerto Rico and the Caribbean due to military. What would be the correct word? Infiltration. On my podcast last
I
night, I said infiltration. I don't know if I don't even know if that's the right word. What do you think?
I know the capturing of a political figure, a foreign political figure. I don't even know what the hell is happening.
What's
It's
happening? So
crazy.
literally,
What is
guys,
happening?
that literally, I should probably play the video of. Have you ever seen it? Of first of all, guys, let me be clear about what the hell I'm talking about. Nicolas Maduro, who is the illegitimate president. Some may disagree with me, but records show that he, by a large margin, did not win the election, but somehow rigged it where he did win the election and was supposed to get ousted last year and said, "I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not leaving till 2031." So some may consider him an illegitimate president. He is a dictator in Venezuela. For those of you that know or don't know, Venezuela has been under dictatorship for over 25 years. With Hugo
Jesus.
Chavez, and then this guy taking office in 2013. But last year, it seemed like the people of Venezuela spoke up finally, like, no, we're done, and voted somebody else in. But no, they said that he won and he stood there. So for a while now, for months rather, Donald Trump had been talking about how he's an illegitimate president. Um, there is a video, I hope I can find it real quickly,
Mhm.
where he sends a message. It's in Spanish, but I'm hoping it's translated. Otherwise, I can tell you what it's saying. But he's essentially calling the federal government of the U.S. cowards and yelling, saying, "Come get me, you cowards! Come get me!" And then he FAFO'd, and guess what Trump did? He
You
got him.
got him.
He got him. Um, let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, then guys, just look it up yourself. But he's literally yelling at the camera, saying, "You cowards, come get me. I'm not afraid of
I
you."
can
And not only did
I
they
cannot
get
see it.
him, they got his shorty too. His wife got captured as well. Shorty got as well, guys. And I'm trying to find the video.
I'm gonna look with you. You're so funny.
Yeah, can you try to find it? Because I can't find it. And just put like Maduro saying "come get me" and hopefully with translation. Oh, I think here's the thing with Maduro and Trump. Maduro has been very honest with Trump. Like, bro, I don't want any smoke with you. You want some oil? Let's negotiate. I want no beef with you. And Trump is like, nah, bro. I'm not fucking with the kid. So essentially, what's been going on in the last few months, I think there's been 30 strikes on small boats coming in or allegedly attempting to come in because we don't know if they were going to make it or not because we blew them up. But 30 strikes on boats coming into the country via Venezuela. And Trump's big argument was that this guy, Maduro, was smuggling cocaine into the United States of America. That was his big fight,
Mhm.
saying we need to keep Americans safe. Which, by the way, Owen Shorter, I couldn't remember your name on my podcast last night, and I apologize for that. But Owen Shorter, um, he made a valid point that I was like, I didn't think about it like that. Guys, when people decide to take drugs, that's essentially on the person, no? Like, I'm not going to take drugs because I'm drug free and I don't want to take drugs. You don't take drugs because you're drug free. You don't want to take drugs. So it's ultimately on an individual basis.
I
So
think I
you
found it.
blaming the president, huh?
I found it.
You found it? Are you emailing it to me? Because are you going to share the screen?
I can email it to you.
Okay.
It's a
Um,
that's okay.
yeah, it's a short, yeah. So like it's up to the people if they want to do drugs or not. You don't just go and infiltrate a foreign nation and kidnap the acting president along with his wife. That's just I'm not a geopolitical I don't know shit about geopolitics, but I'm pretty sure that's a breach of international law. It has to be. Makes no sense. You just don't
There you go.
kidnap a president from another country. And
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
so that's literally what happened. And I haven't gotten the email yet, but there is a video of him yelling, saying, "Come get me." Okay, I just got it. I'm going to share it with you guys because he
And
FA.
there's subtitles too, so I don't think
Oh,
you need to
perfect. So I don't
translate.
have to translate. Yeah, he literally FA'd and FO'd. And this is the outcome of that. This is almost right. This is comical. Can I make it big on Instagram? Oh, it's on YouTube, but it
It's
doesn't let me make
YouTube.
it big. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you could hear the volume, okay?
Hmm.
Por mí. Aquí lo espero en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
That's mad excessive, bro.
I know. This guy's annoying. The angry man. He's actually always angry on his
I have that hat.
channel.
Por mí. Aquí lo espero en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
Bro, he gave his location. He gave
he
his
said
location.
it with so much passion.
And then Trump was like, say less. It's funny because I laugh because I could imagine you guys are gonna think I'm an anti-Semite. I'm not. Let me just disclaimer real quick. Moxie, do you want to say it? Do you want me to say just do our disclaimer real quick, please?
We are not anti-Semitic. We love everyday Jew Americans and Jews all over the world. It is the Israeli government that we can't fucking stand. Is that good?
I.e., baby boss Bibi Netanyahu. Yes, thank you.
Baby
That was great.
boss.
Yes, that's his new name. I guys follow our TikTok pages and our stuff and my YouTube channel. It's Avelina because yes, I have decided that I am going to call Bibi Netanyahu baby boss Bibi, and I could imagine, mind you guys, New Year's Eve. Baby Bibi Netanyahu spent it in Mar-a-Lago with Donald Trump, the president of the
Yeah.
freest nation in the world, the free nation, right? And the free world rather. And I could imagine that Bibi and Trump were chilling, and Bibi's probably like, "Bro, you're not about that life," and Trump's like, "Fuck, what you talk about?" He's like, "You're not about that life. Like, you're not about to capture this dude." He's like, "Hey, yo, Pete, this dude saying we not about that life." Pete Hegseth, the Department of War, right? And then subsequently, this the shit that goes on right here. Like,
This photo
Bomb
posted by President Donald
Venezuela.
Trump on social media shows Venezuelan President
all right, I don't want to hear a voice, but can you see this? My
Yeah.
man's
Ooh.
on in a Nike tracksuit. Let's go.
This is gonna be somebody's mixtape cover.
For sure, for sure. Like, I feel like I want to talk good today. Yesterday on my podcast, I was talking in Spanish and pronouncing his name Maduro in solidarity of my trip that didn't happen to Puerto Rico. I was totally Latina yesterday, but I wanted to find an actual video of him walking. But yeah, my man said FAFO, come get me. He said, I'm in Miraflores way. Come get me. And
Not
guess what?
Maduro and the Nike tech. Somebody call the
Yo,
police.
he's dripped out, bro. He is dripped out. But yes, that is the president of a foreign country that we don't just kidnap. We said, get your ass over here and your wife too.
Damn,
And
they put the blinders on him. They put
he
the
was on a
over the
boat. He didn't
ear.
even know
Like
he was
that.
on a
This is
boat.
crazy.
Bro, he didn't even know
That's
he's on a boat.
crazy.
You know what the craziest part too is that he's gonna go some alleged drug charges, right? He's going to the very corrupt Southern District of New York. That's the court that he's going to. And
Oh
for me,
shit.
it's personally, it's funny, and I'll brief you on this because I know you haven't been keeping up, but it's funny for me because Trump's mad about a couple boats bringing cocaine. Let's be honest, the fentanyl's not coming from Venezuela. We can say the cocaine is right, but the fentanyl is
Mm-hmm.
typically China, and then China ships out
China.
all the things to make it to the
Yeah.
cartel Mexico, and it makes its way through there.
Right.
And don't sleep on Canada because Canada is not innocent in this either. But it's a little bit of cocaine, whatever. It's coming in. And he's like, we cannot have this cocaine coming into my country, not to my country. That's what Trump is saying. But
Isn't
if you
cocaine
guys,
like a rich man's drug? Like your friends are doing cocaine. Like what are you talking about?
your friends, have you seen Eric Trump? Eric Trump looks like,
Yeah.
we all know. We come on, man. We all grew up in. I mean, and if you haven't, and you're more conservative, and you didn't grow up like we did, we'll explain it to you. The jaw moving, the gums,
Checking his
like
gums. Yeah.
literally Eric Trump. Shout out Eric Trump. Yeah, like, but this is what's the kicker about this, that this is why Trump is losing his base, right? And this is why people just don't take this administration seriously, because he kidnapped a man and his wife because he allegedly was allowing boats, right, to come into this country.
Mhm.
But let's not forget this, bruh. Would you like to read it, Moxie?
Yes.
Let me try to get rid of
Trump
these.
grants.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Trump grants full and complete pardon for convicted ex-Honduran president
Can you say that in a
Orlando
Spanish accent?
Hernandez.
The name?
Juan Orlando Hernandez, the former president of Honduras, was
Honduras.
tried in federal court in Manhattan. Okay, in Manhattan too. Okay,
Read the
this is
date
great.
loud and clear. The date, please.
6 days ago?
No.
No, wait, no. In March of 2024, found him guilty of conspiring to import cocaine into the U.S. and of related firearms offenses, including possession, destructive devices such as machine guns.
Make it make sense, please. Somebody.
Dude,
Anybody out there.
and I don't know if you saw, I commented on your video when you mentioned this. Let's not forget the pardon to the guy that owns the Silk Road. How many drugs?
Yes.
How many drugs and assassins and
You could talk about that.
passports? Like the Silk Road it's a bad place, and the guy that created it got pardoned by Trump, which is fucking bonkers to me, because what does he have to do with anything? This dude didn't like do any good in the world, as far as I know. He created a hub where people were committing illicit acts and trading and doing all these things and selling fake currency, stolen identities, fake passports. You can hire an assassin. You can buy any drug that you can imagine and weapons, whatever you wanted on the Silk Road. It's a deep website. Why was he pardoned? There's something else nefarious and weird going
And
on with
when you say
this.
deep web, you mean the dark web, right? Like the
The
dark
dark web. Yes.
part of the internet. Which, by the way,
Yes.
friend to the podcast, Mr. John Kiriakou, shout out to John Kiriakou, the ex-CIA agent, who is still waiting for a pardon.
Still waiting for a
In
pardon.
Nixon.
That's right.
He's still waiting for a pardon. So,
Yeah.
I mean, who believes this? We kidnapped a president, an illegitimate president of Venezuela, and his shorty, his wife, for allowing boats to come into this country with cocaine, which was not verified because it was like remember that game on Nintendo, the duck game? They were just like, they're exploding these boats, not knowing the victims, not knowing if there's kids, not knowing, just knowing that they're smuggling stuff in. But then you're going to pardon this knucklehead who, look, a U.S. jury, a grand jury, found him guilty in New York City for possessing destructive devices, machine guns. Like, we're not even talking about pistols, we're talking about machine guns and cocaine to the country. He gets a pardon, but Maduro gets kidnapped.
And not to mention that day, if the jury found him guilty in March of 2024, he was pardoned less than 2 years after his. That's fucking sick. This is just weird.
And this is why the base is they want to blame Candace Owens, and they want to blame. This starts in the administration, just like in any job, right? It starts from the leaders. It starts with the Trump administration. It starts with the Department of Justice. It starts with Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, all these losers in this cabinet. The only one that I'm not ready to call loser and I'm not ready to attack yet is Tulsi Gabbard, who's the director of national intelligence, and that's probably because
we love her.
But when the day happens, if I have to call her out, I will call her out. This is a joke, guys. This is a joke. It's not about the drugs. It's a part of me doesn't even believe that it's about the oil, but obviously it is about the oil. I believe it has to do with, you guessed it, baby boss.
Baby BB.
Yeah.
Yes.
The lady that I believe they want to have be either the new president or vice president is Maria Corina Machado, who is what, guys? A Zionist. She's a Zionist. She's been kissing the ass of baby boss Bibi for years, has been showing an alliance to Israel, doesn't believe in a two-state solution, she holds the Gazans and the Palestinians responsible for what Hamas, the terrorist organization, did. So a lot of weird
shit. Play that card over and over and over again. If you're not, it's black and white. If you're not on our side, then you're on this side. Like it's
a lot of weird shit going on. So yeah, we captured this dude. Actually, we didn't give our shout out to our two RIPs. If you want to do that real quick, I just realized.
RIP to Isaac Cappy and Virginia Gouffre. We're gonna continue to say your guys' names every episode for as long as it takes until we have the transparency that the United States and the whole world is looking for in regards to your cases.
Isaac Cappy, we love you. And Virginia Gouffre, RIP. But yeah, so here's the thing. So this guy, I wanted to share. Do you mind if I share a quick story on Instagram?
No, please. Please do.
I want to make sure the audio is on. Guys, this is important because this is a theory that this gentleman, Ian Went, has. And I'm kind of here for it. And I'm kind of picking up what he's putting down. And I'm going to share this because it's very important. And please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you can hear. Guys, this is an important way to put, or possibility of what happened or what transpired yesterday.
There's a part 1 and part 2. Did you want to put part 1 first?
I wanted to put part 2 because part two it's like the meat and potatoes of it.
Got it. I could hear it, by the way.
Okay, perfect.
Video, but there's so much that needs to be said. And this part right here is really important because I don't think a lot of people understand this part. We're just going to wrap this whole video up in a nice little bow by explaining why this is happening right now.
1 second.
Why I believe this is happening right now.
Do you want to move us off the screen so this is bigger? Or are you good with it?
That.
Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Many of you may not have known this or may not have been paying attention, but during the Christmas holiday, Epstein files were released. People want to say there was the same ones. It wasn't. thousands and thousands of more files were released, and they were all redacted. But see, here's the thing. Somebody got smart and realized that our government is absolutely, and made it so that you could actually copy and paste the redactions into another document and see what was redacted.
Oh, look at this pesky redaction. Let's just get rid of that.
That is insane.
This is what happens when you fire government.
And sure enough,
Holy
guess who
shit.
came out in a lot of those redactions? That's right. It was revealed that Trump and a lot of these people are in fact in the files. And there's some pretty horrific things in there. And then coincidentally, the next day, people realized that a lot of those files that were there the night before were now not there. And it was speculated that they were working overtime to delete those files during the Christmas holiday while everybody was not paying attention. So what do I think happened? What I think happened is Israel released some of that blackmail and said, this is what you're going to do, or there's going to be more. Remember, they're saying, oh, we found 1 million plus more. That was the threat to these people that are in those files. And the blackmail ring continues to control and puppeteer all of these world leaders, including, yes, our administration. And they keep making these moves on behalf of Israel, not on behalf of America. This is not an America first move. This is a move for Israel. That's why Bibi Netanyahu continues to say that Trump is the best friend that Israel has ever had.
I've said, and I'm going to repeat it again, because it's so true. President Trump is the greatest friend that Israel has ever had in the White House.
Donald Trump is the greatest friend that the state of Israel has ever had in the White House.
You are the greatest friend Israel has ever had in the White House.
I have to say that we've never had a friend, even close, a friend, as President Trump in the White House.
We've never had a friend
Oh
like
my
President
God.
Trump in the White House. It's not even close.
And have you seen Trump's demeanor when he says that?
Donald Trump is the greatest friend that the state of Israel has ever had in the White House.
You are the greatest friend Israel has ever had in the White House.
We've never had a friend, even close, a friend, as President Trump in the White House.
We've never had a friend like President Trump in the White House. It's not even close.
So yeah, I definitely think it's a possibility that this has been the plan. And the reason I say this also is because when I posted about going to war with Venezuela on the 17th of December, the reason why I did is because I actually heard from somebody fairly high up that was the case, that we were actually already there. So we've been there. It's not, the public is just finding out, but I've known that for a long time. And so I think there's an absolute possibility that a plan was presented to Trump and Trump said, absolutely not. We're not going to do it. I think there's still a chance that he's not just part of this Zionist agenda and he really is just blackmailed and completely held by his balls. And I think he may have pushed against it, and that's why it took so long. And as he was pushing against it, and as he was saying, and as he was refusing to bow down again and be the greatest friend to Israel in the White House, Israel decided to leak some of those files and decided to show them what they had and say, if we can show this to the public, imagine what else we have on you. Because the reality is all of those files came out, but then weirdly enough, it's like everything just went away. It's like people just stopped talking about it. The influencers that were posting about it stopped. The media outlets that were posting about it stopped. It's almost like it was leaked just enough to like scare somebody. And then as he made the decision, okay, fine, I'll do what you're telling me to do, it all went away. Because it's like these people have the power to do that. They even admitted to this at one point. Watch this.
We write the screenplay. We're the directors. We're the producers. We're the main actors. The world is our stage.
But on the off chance that this is not what's
Who
happening,
the hell was that?
there's some grand plan going on.
have
That
no
they really
idea.
are there to get the Dominion machine.
So we should say that's probably not a reliable source because we don't know what that was. Anybody can put
Why
it on
he-
stand, but
Yeah, he low-key kind of sounded like Tucker Carlson. What was that?
oh no.
What?
Machines and figure out what happened in 2020 and prove that the election was stolen, and weirdly enough, not be okay with Miriam Edelson saying that Trump could run for a third term.
And now I met Alan Dershowitz, and he said the legal thing about 4 more years. And I said, Alan, I agree with you. So we can do it. Think about it. I was trying to tell you a second. Yeah.
She said, think about it. I'll give you
Fucking
another
vampire.
250. But...
And, you know, I will be.
Pause. I didn't know that she gave him 250 million. I thought it was 150 million. That's interesting. He just said out of his mouth.
Another.
I said, think about another 250.
Happy to admit that I was wrong, but I don't think I am. I think that the blackmail operation continues, and I think that we are now going to occupy a country, and there will be boots on the ground, and we will have to run their government, and we will absolutely meet resistance, just like we did in Iraq.
Yep.
And how many
This
more
is Iraq
American
2.0.
lives will be lost? And how many more American dollars will be spent? And how much more will our country suffer because of that country's evil desire for money, power, and control? But hey, I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
Literally,
about
first
that?
of all, I have a lot of thoughts, actually. Thank you for sharing that. I haven't seen this.
Wild.
All of those clips, and he did it in a very good way, where Bibi
Shout out Ian.
Netanyahu was essentially saying, Trump is the biggest bitch we've ever had in office. Trump is the biggest bitch we've ever had in office. He is the biggest bitch. Trump's face, because you know how he is. He's an egotistical maniac. So if somebody is saying that he likes, he's gonna do the head nod and do all of this shit and be very happy. He looked pissed.
He's like, this motherfucker keeps saying I'm his best friend. Yeah.
You got me by the balls. Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, we're not friends. It reminds me of like, oh, kind of gives me the ick. It reminds me of like, you ever seen in those movies where like the bully is like, yeah, I'm your friend. You just need to like give me the answers to this test. But like, we're friends. That's the vibe it gave me. I'm like, this is just sick. Like, ugh. The ick. It reminds me too of like what would have been a great clip to add in there. Have you seen the clip of, it wasn't Bibi Netanyahu. Yeah, you did see it. You shared it with me, of Mark Levin grabbing Trump at the podium, and Trump's like trying to like balance himself.
I fucking can't stand Mark Levin.
You're manhandled, bruh. You're manhandled, bitch, with a couple billion in the bank.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And he's creating generational wealth. Look at Jared Kushner, all the money that Jared Kushner's making right now. Jared Kushner is on the record.
He's also a Jew.
Yep.
I
Before the attacks on October 7th, 2 years prior to that, he was talking about how great the Gazan infrastructure and beachfront potential, how much it had.
Demonic.
So we go
It's all
from Ian
demonic.
saying this. I think it's a good segue to post this up. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear this. I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's 27 minutes. I'm going to just play a few seconds just so you can see the dick riding and the suck pump that Donald Trump is.
People could come in. Come on over, fellas. We had a big meeting with a lot of people, a lot of talent.
Oh, he looks like
from
Satan.
Israel and from the U.S.
Baby boss.
And I think we came to a lot of conclusion and conclusions. And there's very little difference in what we're looking at and where we want to be, where we want to go. And so I just want to thank you for spending time. I know you're going to be over here for a couple of days, and maybe we'll be surprising us on New Year's Eve. That'll be fine. And it's wonderful seeing you and Sarah and your whole group. Very talented group. We've done very good work together, and it'll continue. So thank you very much, baby.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President.
Oh, this is also weird. It's like a puppet show.
Isn't it? Look at him.
I have to say that, in addition to what I said, that we've never had a friend, even close, a friend, as President Trump in the White House.
I can't.
I think he's been extraordinary in his friendship and his support for Israel,
Look at Trump's face.
his principled positions, his willingness to just cut through and get to the essence of things. And I don't say that as a compliment. I just mean it. People
He's
have
like,
heard me say
I
it
oughta.
behind your back, Mr. President, many times. But I want to specifically do this. I think
Like
we
an
have a
old man.
partnership.
Like those old time boxers, how they stand like this.
I think
That's
it's allowed us
that's
to
what he's
do
giving.
enormous things. You know, people said that
He said, I think we have a friendship that's second to none and has allowed us to do things. What did he say? That last part? Hold on, I have to show it because it's gonna drive me crazy.
it was a different. I think it's allowed us to do enormous things.
Enormous
You know, people
things.
said-
Did you clock
Oh
that?
yeah. All the sacrifices you've done, all the sacrificial murders and bombing and all of this. It's just I don't even.
This is what he's fucking referring to. Sorry, I'm gonna play this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give my page a
For
shout
those
out real
of
quick?
you. Yeah. Why? Yes.
Give me
What?
a thumbs up if you can hear. Guys, if you're following this page, please follow my page. It's Abelina. It's literally ITSABBILINA. But this is, what did he say? Enormous. It's allowed us to do enormous things, is what he said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is what they're talking about. Please give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
Not yet.
Relationship with Prime Minister Netanyahu and how important it is for you to see him be pardoned by the Israeli president?
Look, he's a wartime prime minister. He's done a phenomenal job. He's taken Israel through a very dangerous period of trauma. Israel with other people might not exist right now, if you want to know the truth. That's a pretty big
Look
statement,
at that
but it's true. I
shit.
feel that you had the wrong prime minister. Israel right now would not exist because they were met with a force the likes of which very few countries could have handled, and we worked together and we were extremely victorious, to put it mildly. He's a wartime prime minister who's a hero.
Guys, I don't know why the video was cut that way. A lot of the things were cut off.
No, it got the point across though. He keeps saying a wartime.
Pisses me off so much.
No, he is a war criminal.
Wanted by the ICC, the International Criminal Court.
What are we talking about here? This dude is literally a murderer, a mass murderer on a huge scale. And
Like,
he's
this
just
is
here,
bullshit, bro. This is bullshit. Just look at
This is
this.
disturbing. You guys want to, and this is going to be the irony of everything here. Put that picture back up. Put that picture back up for 2 seconds. This is this is going to be captured in history as such an important moment. This is our president in 2025, 2026, standing with literal Hitler. For what they tell us Hitler is. This is Hitler. This is actually Hitler. This is a mass murderer. There is so much blood on his hands, and not just that, there's so much propaganda and indoctrination that this man has pushed to the point, and I've said it a couple of episodes back, even young Israelis, young kids are like, yes, this is great. We need to keep killing more Palestinians.
Yeah.
This is the face of true evil in our lifetime. This is Hitler, and it's ironic because of the ethnicity, the religious, and the stories we were told. This is actually Hitler. Like, this is horrible.
Which, by the way, guys, look into the Bolsheviks. This is history of our country that we were not taught in school. The over 20 million Christians that were slaughtered by the Jews, by the Bolsheviks. Again, disclaimer, we don't hate the Jews. We hate what the Israeli government has instilled in these. Like right now, did you know, and I don't know if you know this or not, did you know that in Israel, when these kids are in math class, they don't use the plus sign?
Really?
This is what they use as a plus sign. And do you know why?
No.
Because this represents Jesus, and they hate Jesus.
What the hell? That's so
And this is a message.
weird.
This is a message to conservatives, the evangelical Christians that believe that those who bless Israel will be blessed and those who condemn Israel will be condemned. They hate Christians, they hate Jesus, and they teach their kids. Actually, I mean, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm gonna take that off the screen because I want to actually get the facts right about the plus sign in the Israeli schools.
While you're looking that up, I will also say, just to piggyback what you were just saying about how they hate Jesus, you guys have to also remember, biblically, these are not the Jews that we're talking about today. This is an infiltration. These people that are, and I'm talking about the Israeli government, I'm talking about these higher ups, these elitists, they are satanic. Okay? They are not the Jews of the Bible. They are not.
And to go into a little bit what I've come to understand, and I could be wrong, and somebody comment below if I'm wrong, but what I've come to understand is that one of the reasons that they hate Jesus is because when they were under the Roman control, the control of the Romans, right? They wanted a Messiah. They wanted somebody to come and kill all the Romans and be the strongest entity in that region. But instead, they got Jesus Christ of Nazareth, which was God in human form, and said, "No, I'm here to love everybody. I'm here for peace. I'm the Prince of Peace." And they were like, "That's not what we wanted. That's not what we asked for." And they literally hated Jesus.
Interesting. So okay, so this just goes into that. Oh my God, look at that. That's so crazy.
Let's see what this Google says right here.
In Israeli schools, the plus sign is often replaced with the Hebrew letter alternative plus sign to avoid resembling a Christian cross. What are we doing? What
this
the fuck?
practice is
What are
rooted
we
in Jewish
doing?
tradition and is common in primary schools. Listen, not the regular plus sign is not. Man, bring this plus sign back on the screen. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. The regular plus sign is not only avoided, but also carries a cultural significance. Significance. Did I say that? Significance. Yep. That goes beyond mere aesthetics. It is a symbol that represents a historical and cultural context that many Jewish people have experienced, including discrimination and oppression. Bruh, get it on my screen. Producer, get it on my screen. What are we talking about, Christian evangelicals? I hate when I see on Twitter and I see Christian Zionists.
The biggest pick-me's. I'm sorry. I had an epiphany the other night. I just told you this like yesterday. I was laying there. I'm like, oh my God. Christian Zionists are the pick-me girls.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, did you get picked yet, babe? Like, stop. They actually hate you. They actually hate you.
Literally.
They hate everything you believe in and everything you stand for. They literally believe that Jesus Christ is burning in shit in hell.
Yeah,
their
and
words,
that his
not
mother
mine.
was a whore. And that his mother was a whore. That Virgin Mary was a whore. Yes.
And going into the story that you just told of the like the thing with the Romans and everything. So present day is the same thing as what was going on back then. They were looking for a war criminal, is what you're telling me. They're looking for somebody to murder.
Possibly. They probably think BB's the Messiah.
Demonic. This is demonic. Like, and you know me. We've had our religious and spiritual debates here, you and me. I have my beliefs, you have yours. I am not like a Christian. I'm not a religious person, but this shit is demonic. This is very low vibrational. What are we talking about?
Yeah, and guys, to nip this conversation in the bud and start talking about, I kind of want to get into Jeffrey Epstein files if you will allow me to.
Yes.
But to nip this in the bud, I guess my final thought, and I'll have you give your final thought as well, is Maduro has been captured by America, but America has been captured by Israel by Bibi Netanyahu. So that's my last. I just walk into my damn mic. That's my last thought on that. Yeah, Maduro has been captured by America, and America has been captured by baby boss Bibi Netanyahu.
And they put him in a Nike Tech. We may move on.
And
That's
I think that's
crazy.
how they found him.
Oh,
That's
in
what
a
he was
Nike
wearing.
Tech?
I think that's what he was wearing, but I could be wrong. Yes, yes,
Yo,
yes.
free him. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's a dictator. But here's
Yeah.
another thing. One thing I will add very quickly, which I should it's pretty serious. My heart goes out to the Venezuelans, right? They're in the streets parading and crying and like literally with their flags and like Venezuela libre, free Venezuela, and you know, and they're enjoying this. And I don't want to strip them from that. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And if memory serves me correct, because I was in high school at the time, you know who else was crying in the streets for liberation and excited about being liberated? Was the Iraqis. When we captured and did literally the same thing with Saddam Hussein, except we murdered him, we killed him. These people were outside crying and felt liberated and they were happy. But you know what came after that? 8 years of civil war. 8 years of starvation, 8 years of military men on the boots on the ground, hundreds of thousands of people murdered. What do you think is going to
We'll
happen
leave
next?
that with you guys. Whose playbook is it and why is it being replicated and who does it benefit? We'll leave you with that.
Yeah, is this Iraq 2.0 or not?
2.9. Right.
Okay. So I wanted to bring this up. I'm not sure if you were able to see this just yet, but I will put it up on the screen.
Oh, I tapped in a
Guys.
little bit. Just a little
Yeah.
bit though.
This is the
J-mail.
actual Jeffrey Epstein files. I will add the link in the description so you guys can click on it and check it out yourselves.
You can
All you
remove the
have to do-
redactions?
Huh?
It says you can remove the redactions. Am I reading that right?
I haven't tried it yet. I have not tried it
Ooh.
yet. Do you want to try it?
Dude,
I don't even know if I have Adobe. Do you have Adobe? It has to be on Adobe because it was saved. This is how dumb our DOJ is. Pam Bondi, this is day 538. It's like I'm being sarcastic, but this is my 10th or 11th time asking you to resign because you are completely incompetent and you're not even that cute. And we know that Trump likes to have like fine women around him, and that's why they kind of get these positions. But you're an idiot, Pam, and I think you need to
Pam
resign.
Blondie.
Yeah, Pam
I agree.
Blondie. She's just concerned with being on Fox News and like having her makeup done. Like, bro, you uploaded these files as a PDF and didn't even put like a lock on it where it was I don't even know what the word is, but like like you made it able to be tampered with. No security on it. And not only that, when they released volumes 1 through 7, shout out to Voidzilla, I believe is the YouTube name. Voidzilla and oh my god, Drop Site News. These guys literally just took the HTML, which is the website for it. So you go to Jeffrey Epstein, right? And then you go to DOJ. Once you're in here, you want to go see all these volumes. You want to go to volume
8, I believe it was.
Yeah. So when they put this on the DOJ website, they only did volume 1 through 7. So what did these guys do? They just mess with you see right here? They just messed with this. Let me see if it works for me. They just changed the number and went to volume 8.
Can you do 9?
Now, volume 8, huh? I know. I'm sure they figured it out because it went viral. No, there's nothing for volume 9 yet.
Okay.
So these guys were like, wait a minute, why did they only post 7 of them? Right? And comes to find out, why is Delta Airlines calling me? That's interesting.
Would you like to take a pause?
Yes, can I take a quick pause?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess who's still not going to Puerto Rico? This girl. It's not happening. I'm not going to Puerto Rico.
I'm so
but
sorry.
guys, yeah, I know. I just wanted some sun. I wanted to tan, but
I know, and it's so gloomy and cold over here. It sucks.
Yeah. So real quickly, yes. So back to the J Drive. These people created this site. If you notice, look at the login name. Isn't that sick?
That's crazy.
So we're gonna include the link so you guys can just check it out yourselves. So go to DOJ. We're gonna go to. There's several volumes for 8. Oh, I wish I could move this to the side, but it doesn't let me.
Yeah, do it like that. Perfect. There you go.
Oh wait, there's. So you want to go to official DOJ latest. This is what Dropsite News published before the DOJ did.
If you all of these,
have
the
fun
thing
with
that's
it.
taking up space on it's all the persons and stuff. If that was moved, you'd be able to see it a lot better. But yeah, that's crazy.
And when you go to here for more options, check this shit out. This is what he ordered, music that he played. This is like his whole life, right?
Holy
But check
shit.
this out. These are conversations that were saved on his favorites. Steve Bannon, that's Trump's guy right here. And one that stuck out to me is this whore. Sorry. She
Former
was
Miss
married.
Teen USA.
She's a neuroscientist. She's married to somebody that used to work at Microsoft, a bigwig who no longer works there. But she said some things that I wanted to show real quick. If I find it. If I don't find
now,
it.
which side is her? The not the blue. The blue is Epstein.
So blue
right?
is Jeffrey. Yep.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do so I don't have to go through it? I'm just gonna open a file that I saved for Jeffrey Epstein, just because we can get there quicker. But I'm gonna show you what I screenshotted and saved on her end, and just let me know if you can see it.
Unrelated topic. Do you think endogenous have magnetic properties?
All right, I want to share this. Let me know if you can see it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I saved it real quick, and then we'll go back. Right here. This is her texting Jeffrey. Right now, there are funny loopholes we figured out how to exploit, like exercising expenditure responsibility on foreign grants so we could still count as charitable. Or giving to UN or international organizations, but earmarking for polio, etc., when not a single dollar ever benefited the USA. Okay? I know where all those loopholes are because I helped find them. Understood. I'm good at that. However, Bill, and he's talking about Bill Gates because the initials were on a prior text. It was BG. Bill should be very careful, as Donald could make an example of him using American dollars to help other than America. Jeffrey Epstein's a fucking idiot, by the way, which really needs it. Careful. This is like some text messages that wasn't meant for other people to see. Actually,
also, I think it's interesting that he has his text messages set up where you see how in the beginning of her sentences, the beginning of her text, it's all capital letters.
Yeah.
His are not. If you go back up to their prior messages or down or whatever to other messages. Oh, that one's different. Keep going.
See, I put how was BG? BG is Bill Gates, allegedly.
Yeah, once you clicked out I lost it, but yeah, it's
guys, play around with it. There's a bunch of shit. He talks about Donald Trump. This guy, Larry Summers, is an economist who he asks a question about, hey, how would it look on the government side if Bernie Sanders gets these student loans approved? Look, if Bernie were to cancel all student debt, how is that reflected on government books? How's he asking these questions? Do the borrowers get income? And the guy fucking answers. This guy, he's an ex-president of Poland. And literally, Jeffrey Epstein's telling him, like, don't get so emotional. I guess he was having beef with the prime minister of Poland. And like right here, both president and prime minister are working on a deal. If they don't want to lose me, the parliament is still stubborn. I said, like, basically, like,
was that the guy who was on PBD's election night?
No.
Okay.
No. Did he give you an Apple Watch to record your future conversations? Then he tells him, he goes, don't be emotional. Yeah, so there's interesting things here. There's text messages. I don't remember how to get back here. We'll go back to the drive. You know what's crazy too? You go to Jeffrey, you go to the DOJ. Right, hold on. Over here, it was saved, but I don't know where it is now. But there we go. You got the photos. Look at Ghislaine and Bill.
Oh my God. Look at how, like, this mansion. First of all, something I just want to note here. There are no windows There are no windows in this room. This could possibly be underground inside of the island.
Remember, Ghislaine, yeah, and she also had her license for submarines and helicopters. So she was
Yeah, this
freaking,
is.
yeah,
There's no windows
that's
there.
totally built. They're butt ass naked. Actually, it looks like he has shorts on.
It looks
Oh,
like she
right
has a
here.
bathing suit on, though. No, she has bottoms.
Oh yeah, she does have a bathing suit on. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. This guy. Look at this guy, huh?
What the?
Look at this guy.
Dude?
There is a disturbing
Who
picture that I
is the
noticed.
photographer? Like, who was like just taking all these damn pictures?
There was a picture here that was stunning to me. Also, by the way, you can click by person for the
Oh
pictures.
god. Oh lord.
Yeah. But there was a picture that I thought was weird where he's holding.
Was that
and
it? Oh, I thought I saw
Mm,
him holding a kid, like somebody.
it's gonna be on the right hand side. Guys, you too can explore this. Remember that Congressman Ro Khanna and Congressman Thomas Massey, they came up with the Jeffrey Epstein Transparency Act that was put in act in November on November 19th, where it said you have 30 days to put this out here unredacted. And they violated that. It's redacted completely.
You know what's interesting about Epstein? People who say that there was a man, I forget his name, but he has spoken to him and he said that he talks like one of those people who want you to believe he's intelligent, like he's like one of those people that seem like they want to seem like they're well read and well versed in things, and he's actually
They're
like
idiots.
not. Yeah, he's dumb.
You can tell through his text messages. You can tell, like even me, if I'm writing a text message and I misspell a word, I'll go back and fix it because I'm like, I don't want to look like an idiot. No, he doesn't care. He's actually dumb. The fact that he was able to finesse all these people and lie to them and pretend that he was this like smart genius is mind blowing to me. And all he did was dangle young women. I can't find the picture, but guys, you guys can look for this yourselves. Oh, gross.
Jesus Christ.
But there's a picture here. Look at redacted.
There was.
Why are they redacted?
Right there. Is that a little kid right there?
That one. That's not the one I was talking about. But why are they redacted? The Transparency Act has been violated by our DOJ, by all of them in the DOJ. Wait, I think
go back to that room again. Can you scroll up a little bit? That's another room with it. Does it look? Do those windows look real?
They look like cabinets. Right here?
No, with the curtains. You see the curtain?
Oh, I don't even think. I don't know.
Because like if we're talking about, I know he had other properties. I'm aware, but like, what the hell is this? Oh God, I don't like.
Why is this redacted? I cannot find the picture of him holding a young kid. It was look at this. Why are these redacted? That's a complete violation.
Oh wait, I don't. Oh God,
that is a complete violation of the Transparency Act. Yeah, guys, we're gonna add the link in the description to this.
But there was that redaction button. You haven't clicked that yet.
Where? I didn't see it.
I don't know if it's just for text files. Go back.
When am I going back to?
To the drive.
Is this what you're talking about?
I can't see your screen yet.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So I clicked on most redacted and it'll show you, it's only showing you. Hold on.
It only has the one option. Like
No.
It doesn't have anything else.
It's just sorting them by like what's the most redacted, what's the, yeah.
I gotcha. Okay. That's unfortunate.
But my question is this. Let's go to Jeffrey Epstein. I can't, I don't know why it does this. I can't screen. Let's just go to default. It's not
You're
letting
not
me go
zoomed in or anything, right? Is your screen zoomed in at all? A little bit. There you go. It's a little bit better.
But why can't I go to... Let me just start from the beginning. This is what I'm looking for right here.
Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate.
I found that if you go backspace on the link is better than going backspace here because it'll take you completely out of it.
Mm.
This is the logs from the jail, the behavioral. So there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of files. My God.
They have over 1 million.
Jesus.
So we'll add that on the description.
Yes, and shout out to Colin Brown from the Conspiracy Files. He just dropped a video where he's going through all the pictures and stuff too, and kind of connecting dots.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, there's so much to go through that if we all take a chunk and like go through it, we'll eventually like get through it. But there's tons of it. There's so many.
It's insane. So yeah, this is definitely very interesting to just look at that Donald Trump. I didn't even know he had his own tab.
Oh Lord. We've been saying it. We called it before those binders came out. We knew.
We knew it was bullshit.
Yeah.
We absolutely knew. So yes. Is there anything else you wanted to touch base on real quick? Because I have to actually head out.
Yeah, just the missiles have been flying, ladies and gentlemen, from North Korea into the sea. We do not know as of yet what's going on with that. We did figure out that it's really weird. No Western media covered this until recently, like a couple of hours ago. So there's that. Besides that, I don't really have anything else
I'm gonna show this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you can hear it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'd be nice if I unmuted it myself.
Oh.
Okay, well, we need to fire the producer.
I think she just needs a raise. That's all. She needs something.
North Korea has fired.
Well, wrong one. I don't
now
understand
I
why
can
it's
hear
not.
something.
I don't understand why it's not. Here we go. Okay. She needs to get fired. And we're hiring for a producer and an editor if you guys are interested.
In other news, North Korea has fired a ballistic missile towards the sea off its east coast. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said in a statement on Sunday. According to Japan's Ministry of Defense, the missile is believed to have already fallen. The last time Pyongyang tested its ballistic missile was in November. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un called for more than double the production capacity of tactical guided weapons on its latest visit to a munitions factory. The first launch of North Korea's ballistic missiles in 2 months comes as South Korean President Lee Jae-myung will make a state visit to China starting Sunday, where Seoul has said peace on the Korean peninsula would be discussed. In recent weeks, Kim has made a series of visits to factories that build weapons, as well as a nuclear powered submarine, and has overseen missile tests ahead of next year's 9th Party Congress of the Workers' Party, convened to set out major policy goals.
Yeah, guys, a lot of interesting things going on.
Jesus.
Not to mention, somewhere in the news a couple days ago showed that China has essentially circled around the Taiwanese, is that how you say it? Their shores.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting as well. And I'll share that real quickly because I do have to get out of here. But yeah, China encircles Taiwan in massive military display, and it's just a bunch of literal boats. Guys, stay diligent. Do your own research. Remember, Christ is King, and we're gonna get through it together, I guess.
Yes, that's it. That's really all that we can do. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for watching. And this is like our shortest episode, so so
We're getting
far.
better, guys. We're getting better. Love you guys. See you soon. And please like, comment, subscribe, and follow.
All the things. And thanks for watching. Have you heard? Bye, guys.
Bye.